First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishop in the great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere 144,000 scattered abroad, four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is the book of Jeremiah, 9 and verse 4. Take heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will talk with slander. When you really look around, your fellow Israelites, which is your so-called neighbor, 2/3 of our people are just straight demons, man. 2/3 of our people like to slander one another on a daily basis, man. For the smallest and the most pettiest things, man. They will hold on to things that took place 11 to 12 years ago. And a lot of them, you have to take heed. You have to take heed of your neighbor, man. You can't trust any and every brother or any and every sister. Because Jake the snake and Eve that like to deceive love to lay a snare and supplant utterly wicked things pertaining to you, man. Slandering your name left and right, up, down. However, every neighbor walk with slanders when it comes to you, man. You got to be very careful, very diligent, and stay vigilant, and determined in this truth and stay on fire. Some people don't want you to stay on fire when you in this truth. Some people trying to out your lamp. They don't want you to obtain and have that oil. They hope you run out of milk and honey, and they hope you run out of that bread and that meat. So, you know what I'm saying? Got to continue feeding the flock. And, you got to really watch your neighbor, man. You can't trust in any brothers and sisters, man. A lot of people like to talk bad about people, man. Calling people broke, calling people homeless, calling people lame, calling people jobless, or you don't got this much money as me. I'm doing better than you. Ha ha he. You gotta watch these other brothers out there, which is so-called thy neighbor. To me, 2/3 of Israel ain't my neighbor. They just fuel for the nukes. And when them arrows finally point from the strong archer and hit this direction, when the Lord finally bendeth that bow, he's the strong archer. And when them nukes actually hit here, them nukes ain't gonna be playing no game. But 2/3, man, they will slander you, man. You have to take heed of thy neighbor, man. You can't trust any and everybody. They walk about to slander people, man. Gotta be careful. They always got their name. They always got somebody's name in their mouth. And they want their name to be glorified. And this is what's going on nowadays. People are slandering others just so they could be glorified in the limelight of positivity. But you're slandering other people and pulling down somebody just to come up. And a lot of people that you think is your neighbor is not your neighbor. So take heed, everyone, of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. This is a very powerful scripture, Jeremiah 9 and 4 is a powerful scripture based on watching in your neighbor, man. This is Jeremiah 9 and 5. And they will deceive everyone, his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. Whew. This is a fact. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and worry themselves to commit iniquity. This is what's going on, Israel. Gotta be careful of these type of individuals, man. This is a powerful precept, man. And they will deceive everyone, his neighbor. So it don't matter if you are a man, woman, cat, dog, rat, or a frog. They will deceive everyone, his neighbor. And a lot of people won't even keep it real and bring forth the truth and bring forth the light so that tree could bear fruit, righteous fruit, because a tree that don't bear forth righteous fruit can't bear anything from the tree. The tree is gonna be dry, old looking, sour. And a lot of people today, man, every neighbor is not your neighbor. Especially 2/3 of our people, Jake the snake and Eve that like to deceive. You know, they walk around deceiving people, man. You know, they really walk around deceiving people and not speaking the truth. And they fix their tongue and they fix their mouth to speak nothing but lies among other people, slandering other people's name. You know, that's carnal, man. That's nothing but carnal, man. And a lot of them have a reprobate mind. And they're very, very, very carnal. So, you know, a lot of neighbors won't speak the truth because they want to seem like they're in the light and they're speaking the truth. But if they don't speak according to this word and this doctrine, it's because there's no light in them. So they could talk all the wickedness about certain people as long as they want. But if they not speaking according to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, and speaking of this doctrine, it's because there's no light in them, man. A lot of people is evil, man. They rendering evil for good. And they try to make evil look good. And that's just not of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah. So, you know, you got to watch your neighbors, man. They like to deceive other neighbors, and they will not speak the truth. And a lot of them, you know, they mouth just speak forth pure lies and mutiny, man. You know, and they just want to commit iniquity all the time against somebody. They got to release that wicked demon that's dwelling and attached upon them. That's pure negativity with inside their mind and you know what I'm saying, with inside their spirit. And they just got to commit that iniquity because they envious and they got a lot of hate for thy neighbor. But they won't really show you, you know, boldly, straightforward, seriously, you know, one-on-one, face-to-face. They will slander you behind your back. They will slander you to other people when you're not around and everything. So, you know, a lot of 2/3 of our people, man, especially them damn heathens. You know, when you working on a job, you think they your friend and they smiling all up in your face and everything. And you think they might be a good associate at work, you know, as in a co-worker. And a lot of them will slander you still too. So especially as soon as a little thing go wrong or something goes left, you know. But hey, this is why you need Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. You know, a lot of our neighbors is deceitful today, man. Very, very, very deceitful. You know, I'm gonna take this to verse 8 right quick. I'm gonna jump through it. I won't make this too long. This is Jeremiah 9 and 8. Their tongue is as an arrow shot out. It speaketh deceit. One speaketh peacefully to his neighbor with his mouth, but in heart he lays his weight. Whew. These precepts, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, is just amazing, incredible, beautiful, loving, and very, very serious at the same time. But, you know, a lot of people's tongue, man, is like a sharp arrow that's, you know, within a bow ready to point and shoot you down from a bow and arrow. So, you know, a lot of people shoot out that arrow with their tongue, speaking deceit to really slander your name, slander your character. And you got to watch thy neighbor, man. Not everybody is in your favor. Not everyone really has respect for you, love for you, compassion for you. You know, they only care about themselves today and how they look. We could get that at times. You consider yourself, you respect yourself, and you care about how you look, not just only outwardly, but inwardly, you know, on a spiritual note. Some people only worry about the physical outward appearance. They're not worried about the inside, interior, spiritual, you know, inside of themselves. And, you know, people will, you know, come into your face. They speak nice. They speak polite. They act like they respect you. They act like they like you. But behind your back, they're slandering you. So you got to really watch, man. A lot of people wait to set a trap for you, to snare you. A lot of people ain't your friend. Even when something go wrong and something go left, they don't even try to rebuke you with righteous judgment, because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua states to judge righteously. You must judge righteously, not quick to be unrighteous and start slandering one another as soon as something go left. But like I said, if they don't speak of this word and they don't bring this doctrine, it's because there's no light in them. And you have to watch these individuals. They speak peacefully with their neighbor, with their mouth and their tongue. But you know they liars in wait to see you on the way down. They want to see you fall down. They just want to see you at the bottom. They don't want to see you rise up and do good righteously. So you have to watch thy neighbor, because everybody is not in your favor. You know, I'm going to take this to the book of Ecclesiasticus right quick and end it right there. I don't want to make this too long. Let's take it to the book of Ecclesiasticus right quick. Chapter 12 and verse 16. A lot of people don't really want to see you do well, man. They quick to just see you on a downfall. They want to see your downfall. And you have to be very careful about that. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find an opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And to be honest, this is really the truth nowadays. You know, people speak nice to you, sweet, very sweet like honey, sweet like cake, like everything is all good, and yeah, you my friend, and you know I love that neighbor, yo, and it's all good. But you know damn well in their heart, which is their mind, they really imagine how to throw your ass in a deep ditch in a pit and see you fall down and never get back up. You know, it's a lot of snares and trap, especially in the hood, and especially amongst 2/3 of our people, Jake the snake and Eve that like to deceive. They really imagine as if a lot of wickedness against thy neighbor on a daily basis. I know sometimes brothers be frustrated, sisters be frustrated, but why would you want to see somebody else fall into a pit? Especially after you were speaking nice and peacefully to that person. You know, for many years you've been cool with that person. For many years that person never did anything really to you like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people nowadays don't even like to mind their business. So sometimes it's good to mind your business and speak peacefully with people, but mind your business. But you got people who speak peacefully with you, but never like to mind their business. They always want to be in a communication and dialect with you peacefully just to get information out of you, to make seem like, oh, they just care about your problems. No, they don't care about your problems. They just want to know about your problem so they could talk about your problems. So they act like they're cool with you and they speak sweetly with the lips to gain information. And then when they gain information, they use that information against you as a weapon, you know, as an arrow, you know what I'm saying, as a knife, as a blade, as a gun. So any form of fashion of a weapon, they will use your personal business and personal information and personal problems that you go through just to use it against you. So a lot of people speak sweetly with their lips, but in their heart, imagine it's how to throw your ass in a deep ditch. You got to watch that. A lot of people want to throw you in a pit, man. A lot of them will weep with their eyes, but if they find an opportunity, you know, they find an opportunity, you know, they wouldn't be satisfied to see blood. It's like they want to see more and more and more of your downfall. So be careful, Israel, especially when you in this truth with a sincere heart and sincerity. Gotta be careful of these people, man. Not everyone is thy neighbor. Gotta be careful. Not everyone is thy neighbor. And I'm just want to end it off there. And I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders in the great millstone who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. You sincere 144,000 out there, scattered abroad, four corners of the earth. Shalom.